The pros and cons of a HOA. They get a really bad rap, but nearly a quarter of all Americans are a part of one, and those that are actually seem to like them. I'm talking about HOAs. HOA stands for Homeowners Association, and there's over 350,000 of them in the U.S. And before buying a property that is a part of an HOA, you should really do your homework to make sure it's the right long-term decision. Let's talk about a few of the pros and cons you should consider. Let's start with the pros. Pro number one is that your neighborhood will probably look better because of an HOA. An HOA's primary function is to keep a community to a particular standard to protect property values. And because of this, they'll create and enforce rules about things like lawn standards, paint colors, and other property maintenance and upgrade decisions you may make. The result is usually a clean and uniform look to your neighborhood. Another pro is the amenities that may come along with your HOA. Things like pools, trails, and other shared spaces can be included in your agreement. These are exclusive to your HOA and are not available to any member of the general public. Along with those shared amenities may also be shared maintenance costs. Not only will those shared spaces be maintained by the HOA, but some or all of the lawn care may be as well. In a lot of people's eyes, this is one of the main benefits of being a part of an HOA. As you can imagine, not having to worry about maintaining beautiful landscaping can be a huge relief for a homeowner. Okay, but now let's talk about some of the cons. The biggest con is being the dues. The money to take care of all of those beautiful spaces and amenities has to come from somewhere, and that somewhere is your pocket. By entering into an HOA agreement, you'll be legally responsible for yearly dues that keep the HOA running. The amount of those dues will depend on the amenities and general scope of your HOA. Another con is the lack of freedom that comes along with an HOA. You want to paint your door pink? No chance. How about adding on a Four Seasons room? Maybe not. Get it cleared with your HOA board. Missed cutting your lawn last week because you were out of town. That could be a fine. You are certainly not free to do whatever you'd like on or to your property, and that can rub some people the wrong way. And finally, the last con is the potential politics that can come into play. If you happen to cross a particular neighbor or HOA board member the wrong way, that person might have the ability to make your life really difficult. By calling out or enforcing obscure rules, pettiness can be a tool for revenge, and the HOA becomes the vehicle. Is the paint on your mailbox chipping? Is your grass 1 inch too long? Did you leave your trash can out for an extra 30 minutes last Friday? Any vengeful neighbor or board member could potentially cite you for these infractions if they've got beef. Legal challenges are not uncommon in these instances. However, having said all that, the majority of people who belong to an HOA consider it a positive experience, and over 90% of people have a good relationship with the HOA board members. As with most things, the devil is in the details, so make sure you read the fine print several times so you know exactly what is expected of you. Got any HOA stories of your own? I'd love to hear them. Let me know in the comments below. My name is RJ Magnaye, and I sell real estate in Maryland and southern Pennsylvania. Have home buying or selling questions? Feel free to send me a DM or call me directly.